I am knackered. I woke up this morning feeling so tired. My voice feels dead. I don't know why, because I haven't even been talking to many people, but it just feels tired. But it's a last minute holiday to Nice, super last minute. This is my last day here. I didn't really know what to do the whole time. You can go back and watch my other 2 videos. I met 4 people yesterday at dinner who were all lovely and they were giving me recommendations. I'm gonna try and climb that mountain again. You can get the bus there, but they said it was heaving. They ended up getting a taxi. I don't want to pay for a taxi, so my thing is if I go early, it's not gonna be as hot. I'm more prepared for it now. So I've got my shorts on, I've got this on which I can wrap around me, so I'm dressed far more appropriately to climb up a mountain. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna give it a go. And then once I've done that, I'm then gonna get the train to Menton. And then from there, we'll see what happens. My flight's not till 10. So I've got all of these clothes. Obviously, when I got here, I was wearing a lot of it on top of each other, like layers to make sure I could all fit. Can't fit all that in this. I'm gonna grab a plastic bag from anywhere, any plastic bag, any that I can find. Pop all of the clothes in, leave that here, and then pick that up later. Hopefully, I really hope the hotel will let me do that. So let's go out and do that now. It's now 9:15, 9:20? No, 9:20. So I'm gonna go out and do that now, and then I'll come back and let's hope I get a plastic bag. I found 2 bags. There's no way you can get bags. It was all restaurants. Like, France is covered with restaurants. The shops don't open till 10, and I was like, ah. But yeah, I went to where I got my croissant yesterday, and they just gave me these 2, but they were quite small, so I had to get 2. I'm hoping the concierge will keep them for the day. Yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna check out, be on my way up this mountain, but I'm gonna get some breakfast first. Fill myself up because I don't know when I'm gonna have lunch, so I'd rather eat a big breakfast just in case. Breakfast was a bit of a con. I went in and I asked for Nutella crepe and a hot chocolate. Came out, orange juice, a water, a croissant and a hot chocolate. And I went, oh no, I didn't ask these. And they were like, oh, you can have them. So I thought, oh, that means you just do it with it, great. Bear in mind, I got a crepe, I got croissant, I got a hot chocolate, an orange juice and a bottle of water. And then I was like, can I have the check? He didn't give me the receipt, I just paid for it. And then I looked on my phone, it was 1850 euros. And I went, why have I just paid 1850 euros for like, crepe was like 5 euros and the hot chocolate was like 4, so it should have been like 9. But they bought over, I don't know what happened. I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna walk away. I know I lost 9 euros, but I wasn't planning on spending, but oh well. It's what's happened has happened, just really annoying. Here we go, part 2, up this mountain we go. So it's not as hot today at all because I think it's the morning still. It's like 11 o'clock, come at a good time I think. This is where I got to yesterday and I was like dripping with sweat. I've still got all this. I feel like I'll be okay today. So I'm gonna take this off now. I'm not gonna record anything now because I wanna get up there. So I'll talk to you when I'm at the top, hopefully. I made it. God, that was knackering. Gonna have a little look now, see what's here. It's just so random, like it's this really, really old town up this massive mountain. Oh my god. It's really cool. And to think I climbed this mountain, I just I can't believe it. Like, it doesn't even look that high from here, but it was high. God, that bell. So now you can see how high I've climbed. I've just paid 350 euros to come inside the gardens at the top. Really, really beautiful view. And it's a cool garden to be fair. It's quite big as well. definitely the coolest place I've visited so far. I don't know, it's just really odd, like it's just really different, really quirky. The view is absolutely incredible. The garden's just so nice, like all these plants. It's quite big, really, really nice. Medieval town in the middle of nowhere. It's bizarre. I'm assuming people live here, but I don't know. There's a hotel, there's a restaurant up here. I don't know what you would do if you stayed up here, because like this is it. I don't think there's anything else close. I've never seen anything like this, and I'm so glad I actually did come. I know it was a trek. Never see anything like this again. And it's just really, really cool. Like, does somebody live here? Like, does someone live in this? I don't know. There's loads of random shops as well. Some of these doors lead to shops, which is quite cool. I've finished in, I keep forgetting what it's called. EVI? Evi? I think it's Evi. And now I've got to walk back down the massive hill. Well, I say hill, mountain. But hopefully walking down should be, you know, I won't be knackered because it's just going downhill now, it's easy. Not very safe to walk down, I will say. Obviously it's so old and it's all stones and all rubble, and I've been slipping a few times, so I'm going to take it really careful. I think I'm going to get the bus to Menton, but that place, it's just so random, like top of the hill. Nothing else there, like, and people obviously live there, but I'm like, what do you do for a living? Like, where do you buy your food shopping? Like, you know, what do you do? It's so interesting to me. Restaurant and a hotel there, and like I said, I don't think I ever will see anything like it again. It's very medieval. It gave me that medieval feel, like I've not been touched. And that garden, amazing. €3.50, absolutely amazing. So I'm really glad that I tried again, because yesterday, like I said, I only got 10 minutes up the hill and I was like, I'm too tired. I've defeated the stairs. It's done. That was more dangerous. Going down the stairs was far more dangerous than going up. I saw two people while I was going down as well. One slipped on a step and like just caught himself on the next one, and I thought, oh my gosh. And then another pair, one like went wonky and grabbed someone, because when you go down the stones move and crumble. I did slip a few times. I caught myself every time, but I did slip, and I was like, if I fall over and hurt myself right now. But I didn't, so it's all good. I'm at the bottom. So I was looking at the buses to get to Menton, and it took like an hour and a half, and I don't have the time back. It's already 2 o'clock, so that would get me in at 3:30. And then I'd only have like, what, an hour there if I need to travel back then to get back at Nice to pick up my stuff to go to the airport. So I'm getting the train, which is literally 20 minutes. So I'll get there by what, 2:25. And I've got 2-3 hours probably there, which is so much longer to actually look around and make the most of it. And it was $3.55 for a train, like literally just one way to get there. So it wasn't expensive. I haven't bought any like souvenir though. I would like to get like something, whether it's a keyring, whether it's like, I don't know, just something. Because it's like my first solo trip by myself. Solo trip by myself, that didn't make any sense. My first solo trip abroad. I didn't realise, so I knew it was close, but literally Italy, if you go a little bit further that way, just a little bit, in a car, like 10 minutes, you're in Italy. So this is literally the borderline of France and Italy, which is cool, because this is the closest I've ever been to Italy, so I've never been. I get really annoyed when people on the trains don't check your tickets. Because I paid for a ticket, so check that I paid for the ticket. Because people get away with not having to pay, and I paid. And it's just so annoying. I was just like, you know, no one checked, and I literally just got on the train and got off, and I was just like, it really annoys me. I wish someone would just come and scan the ticket, because I'm just like, I won't buy one. Italy is there. That, my friends, is Italy. Which is absolutely crazy to think we are that close to Italy right now. Might as well just hop on and get there. this because I'm desperate for the toilet and I can't find anywhere. I went into McDonald's, but it's one of those we have to put a code in because you have to be a paying customer, and I don't want McDonald's, so I'm going to have to try and find somewhere because I'm so desperate for the toilet right now. I got myself like a calzone, but it's got vegetables in. You can't really see it, but it's quite long. It's like the whole length of this bag. For only €5 that was. So that's my lunch. Having one of those days where it's been lovely the past 2 days. I haven't really had to sort anything, but today I've had like some emails and some bits I've had to sort, and it's just kind of got me out of the holiday mode a little bit. That's probably why I feel more tired now, because every chance I can, and like started like when I was going up that hill and down that hill, I was like also emailing people and all that kind of stuff. It's like you can't even get away. Like it's really hard these days, I think, to actually go on holiday and like not think about anything else. I did for the past 2 days, but as soon as one email comes in about something, you have to sort all this other stuff and move dates, this, that, and yeah, so I was just filling in some emails that I had to do and like filling in some forms. Yeah, I had my lunch. It was vegetables, I think. I don't really know. I tasted like mushroom, onion, tomato, cheese. It was really nice actually, a little calzone. I don't really know what there is to do here. The buildings are beautiful. Like, it's very colourful and it gave me very Encanto vibes. It still does. I'll probably just go for a little walk around. There probably isn't much to do here really, apart from just enjoying being here. Yeah, let's have a little look. Now I've stopped again, I've reminded myself how desperate I am for the toilet. I just need to find a toilet, but there's nowhere I can go. So hopefully I can find somewhere soon. I was trying to find a toilet, but then I came across this street. Look at this. I feel like I'm walking through back alleys, like through behind the houses. Obviously I can go through here, but what the hell? Like no one's here, it's all these narrow paths. This is the way that my phone's telling me to go to get to the toilet. But it's like, I feel like I'm in like a residential. Like I'm in someone's house, intruding someone's property. A little bit, it's a bit odd. It's cool though. I literally found the most random toilet. I typed it on maps on my phone, like toilets, just any. And it came up with this one next to this car park, and I was like, great, I'm just gonna come here. I was like, but you know with maps you can never tell if it's accurate or not, but it was, thank God. Been to the toilet. But yeah, it took me through all those like back alleys, it felt like. But I felt like I was intruding on people's property. It was really random. I always think the beauty in traveling, actually the best parts and the way that you find the best places is often by just kind of walking. So I know it sounds funny, but like you have an aim to get somewhere. So like for me, I had to use the toilet. So it forces you to go through somewhere you wouldn't normally go because you have to get a toilet. Or if you need lunch, oh, you know, nice places to go for lunch, you type it on your phone, okay, I'll go this way to get there. And that's when you find the best things. When you're walking to places, I feel like if you just get a bus to things, like if you, let's say you're gonna go to a church, you wanna visit a church, and it's a half-an-hour walk and you go, I'll get a bus, but that's when you miss all the beauty, because that's actually where everything amazing is, because when you walk through these streets, that's the way of seeing how people live here, the culture, and I don't know, I just think it's really important for people to just walk sometimes and just see where everything takes you. I got this keyring for €4.50. It was meant to be €7, but he was really nice and let me have it for €4.50. I don't know why, but he did. Yeah, so I got myself a little souvenir. I needed something else. I wouldn't have any memory. When I'm old, I mean I would, I'd have the physical memory, but nice to have something actually to keep.
4:30. Yeah, I have to be at the airport 2 hours before my flight, so you're probably looking at like, I don't know, like 8 o'clock-ish. So I need to start heading back to my hotel so I can pick up my stuff and then get back to the airport. So this is kind of it now. It's been reflecting, it's just been incredible. These 3 days have been absolutely phenomenal. I've loved every single second of it. Just my face doesn't show it because the sun's so bright. I'm just trying to like squint away. See a different part of the world. Like south of France, I never would have come here unless I didn't type in, you know, literally because I typed in cheapest place to go, and this is what came up. Nice, France. If you can get a chance to go to the south of France at any point, just do it because it's just so beautiful here. I would recommend, if I was to come again, 4 days. I think 3 days was a bit of a push. I'm quite tired now, and I didn't really have much time to like relax. I did relax a lot, don't get me wrong, but if you want to fully have that relaxation experience, I would say an extra day. Making the most of this weather as well, because when I go back to England, it's not going to be like this. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the hotel now. Okay, I'm layered up. So I've got all my layers on, everything's squeezed in this bag, so that's why I've got these around my neck. The camera I'm holding, like if I put any more in, it'd be fell. But I'm going to take my time on this walk because it is hot. I didn't realise how burnt my face was because I was just looking in the bathroom mirror. It's not that great. So I haven't had sun cream because basically I couldn't pack any because there was no room, and also liquids, you've got to have a certain amount. Same with my face wash, my moisturiser, I haven't brought any of that with me, so I've been living a bit gross really. I've had obviously soap and I've had like deodorant and stuff like that, but I haven't had like the things that I do to make me feel nice. I feel like I've timed this ridiculously well. I think it's like 25 to 7, and the walk from here to the airport, as it was when I came here, if you watched my first vlog, is 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I'll get there for 8, which is 2 hours before my flight. By then, hopefully I've worked up an appetite because I'll be hungry. So I'll have dinner there, and then I'll get on my flight. So it's literally worked out perfectly. I could get a train, but I want to get there super early, and I'm really lucky because the sun is kind of hiding. It's quite cloudy now, thank God. So it's not going to be as hot, hopefully. So hopefully I can walk in this and not be drenched in sweat like I was last time. But we'll see. If I get halfway and it is hot, then I will just jump on a bus or something to take me there. I'm going to show you the beach one more time because it's my favourite. There it is. A beautiful beach. I say last time, I probably will come back here because it was absolutely stunning. I mean, to be fair, apart from Disney, I've been to Disney a few times, but apart from that, I've never been to the same place twice. I've always gone somewhere different. I know some people always go to like Mallorca, some people always go to like, I don't know, Corfu in Greece. Like people go to very specific places all the time, whereas I do try and branch out. I think my family did. Growing up, we always tried to go somewhere different. So I think it's just kind of, I've always been like that really. So I don't think I'll be here soon, but I will be back one day in the future. It's been beautiful, really beautiful. And I'm so happy, I never thought I'd say this, I'm so happy the sun's being hidden by the clouds right now, because I just think I needed a nice bit of wind. The burn can go down, and then when I'm trekking back with all this massive rucksack and these clothes, I won't be sweating too much. Yeah, it's 7:30 now, literally like 30 minutes away from the airport, as you can see. Actually, the airport's just there. But I'm at the end of the beach, so I walked all the way from over there, that part there, and this is my last time seeing this beach, and just being in Nice, to be honest, because when you're in the airport, it doesn't really feel like you're in the country anymore. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the vlog here because there's nothing really else to say now. I'm flying back, I'm gonna get dinner at the airport, get into, I think my flight's at 10, and I'll get into London at 11 because of the time difference. That's a wrap, that's everything then. Thanks for watching. If you have watched these 3 days, thank you, like, I appreciate it. Whether you're a friend, whether you're a stranger, whoever you are, I hope it's kind of proved to you, like all of you, that you can do anything you want. And I don't want to sound cringy here, but last week I was on like a dream job, and it was a dream come true, and it was actually something that I manifested to be in. It wasn't like much that I did in the end. It was meant to be more, but it was cut short, but I didn't care because actually I was in a room full of people I always wanted to be in the room with, and working on something that was so amazing and just like a little kid's dream. And then I've come here, do you know what I mean? And I just picked that Rammy and it was so cheap, and I've always wanted to travel more and do like, I managed to do things that I've always wanted to do in the past 2 weeks very easily. Just keep going, don't give up hope. I never normally do this is quite rare for me. Always go for it, dream big. It may not always pay off, but I think if you have the heart for it, and I think if you're really set on doing something, it will happen. You've just got to be patient, you've got to be resilient, you've got to be strong. You can do anything you want. I'm going to end on that. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Say goodbye to Nice, say goodbye to France. See you super soon. Thank you very much. See you later.